welcome back to our channel. Today I'm just kind of trying to do a charcuterie board. I've never done one before. I have a really good friend that does really good ones, and I don't know, I just felt like trying to do one. It's gonna be a little bit of a story time too. This is all stuff that I had planned for Christmas Eve. I was planning on making a charcuterie board. Guys, if y'all are new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. It really helps my channel out. I'm going to tell you first of all a couple things that I bought for this board. I just got a small, it's not big, a small board. And it comes with all the knives and everything. It was really cute. Actually, I got it at Ross. They were like 20 bucks. So anyways, most of this stuff I did get from Aldi's. But I'll tell you, I got some almonds just because I wanted to put some kind of nuts on the board. And it was like a last minute decision. So that's why I got these little packs. And I'll just open them up or whatever. I ended up getting some of the sea salt crackers. Yeah, the sea salt crackers. And I got those from Aldi's. I ended up picking up, I wanted kind of like a salty, sweet, so I got a couple of little bit sweets as well. I ended up finding these little bagel crisp things, and everything was pretty affordable when I went to Aldi's. Everything's like $2-3, $4. I think the most I paid was for the prosciutto. I think I paid like $4.99 or $4.50, something like that. That was the most expensive thing I got. But, well, that was another thing I got. I got some olives just because I like olives. But yeah, these are just the pitted, it says Spanish olives. I got some chocolate covered raisins. I ended up picking up this brie cheese. Guys, I've never had brie. I don't think. Never had brie. But yeah, I wanted to go ahead and get that and try that on this board. Again, this is the first time I've ever done a board, so it's all new to me. I picked up this apricot fruit spread by Smucker's. And I thought it would be good on a that bagel crisp. I picked up these pretzel crisp things, and they just look good because they were like chocolate and caramel and just something, like I said, sweet on there as well. I picked up this white cheddar, and all I did honestly was I went online and tried to find different charcuterie boards and what to use on a charcuterie board, and this is one of the things I found. And it's not going to be a big one. Like I said, it's already, this is the first, January 1st. So I missed Christmas and New Year's. So I wasn't able to make this board, but this is the rest of the sopressata salami. I got that too. And then I also picked up this Italian dry salami as well. And I think I got this one at Winco. But, alright guys, a little bit of a story time. I'm gonna try to do these, and I'm gonna make it out of this. I saw that you could make like little rows out of these little slices. And they said to use a wine or a champagne glass. So I'm gonna try to do that. But, okay. So yeah, this is going to be kind of a little story time, guys, about how I miss Christmas Eve. Christmas. We were planning on a huge party. Christmas Eve. And I think the last video I posted, I was kind of going through it. Guys, my hands are washed. Just so you know. I posted it, and I think that's when I started feeling sick. I wasn't feeling well at all. And I'm hoping I'm doing this right. But yeah, I started feeling sick. Christmas Eve. Yeah, I guess it was Christmas Eve. I wasn't feeling well. Actually, it was Friday. My days are all mixed up. Christmas Eve, whatever that is. I started feeling sick. I was at the store running around, and it was my last haul that I did at Walmart, or the last haul. I kind of was explaining what I bought. But I started feeling sick at the store. My stomach started hurting. Not even my stomach. It was kind of like up here. Okay. And so, yeah, it was just not, I was just not feeling good at all. And then did all the errands I had to do. Nobody was with me. Robert had to work. The kids had to work. So it was just me. I was running around. And I was trying to get, guys, I had a lot of stops to make. And then finally I was like, I'm not going to do all these stops. Like, I have to just pick up, and whatever I find is what I find. It's kind of the way I felt, because I wasn't feeling well at all. So I think this is coming out right. All I'm doing is lining it up around the cup. Anyways, so yeah, so then after that, I came straight home and I did the haul with y'all. And I could tell in my video I was hurting, because I kept saying, ow, like I'm hurting. And I kept rubbing that area right here. And then honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was just gas, trap gas or whatever, you know. Or I even thought, oh, maybe it's like indigestion or something. And then I just said, well, you know, it is what it is. Like, I'll just take some medicine, whatever. That was Christmas Eve. We have a big party Christmas Eve. So this was the day before our big party. So then, oh, I think this is enough. So, okay, let me just lift this. And I made a cute little rose. Brother, you should see my little rose. It's cute. You made the rose? Yeah. It looks kind of cute. It probably could have been a little bit tighter, but...
Oh, wow, look at that.
It looks cute, huh?
That looks good.
All right. So at least I know I had to do something right.
Impossible.
All right, guys. I was just showing Xavier my little rose. I don't know if you can see it, but... I think it came out cute. I'll show you everything in a little bit. If I put it here, you can see it. Okay. Like I said, this is a small board, guys. I'm not trying to make anything big. Right now, it's just me, my kids, and Robert that are here. So, I'm going to use this prosciutto. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Anyways, so, like I said, I ended up feeling pain. So, like I said, I ended up feeling pain like Christmas Eve. Okay. And then the whole night after that, I started feeling just some type of way, right? It was just not, I was not feeling it. And then I ended up staying, you know, the whole night. I think Xavier was having a party, a little get together that night, Christmas Eve, with him and his friends or whatever. And so I just kind of felt like, oh, I'll just be in my room. He was tending to his guest, and Robert was doing laundry in our room, and I couldn't even get up and help him. That's how bad it was hurting. That's how bad it was hurting. After a while, I was like, well, maybe I'll make the kids something to eat. So I'll get up and do that. Guys, the whole time I was up, I felt queasy. I was like, something's just not right. This is not me. Like, usually I'm good, you know. I'm just trying to figure this out right now, guys. So anyways, I'm just not feeling good, okay? And so the whole time I'm like, Robert, you gotta help, because I can't do this. So Robert got up, you know, or not got up, but he came and started helping and all that. I'm gonna cut this white cheddar next and just make slices. So anyways, that was Christmas Eve. And then the whole night, I was not feeling good at all. The whole night, I was just in pain the whole time. So then from there, Robert, we went to bed. I ended up taking like antacids, and I just like, oh, by morning I'll feel better. Left it at that. Well, in the morning, I got up real early. It was like 6 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, you know what? I'll get up. I'll start doing whatever I have to do for the party that night. I started moving around, got out of bed, and then ended up feeling like, oh, I'm going to go to the restroom. I need a break. So yeah, I started feeling like, man, I got to use the restroom. It's not. Okay. Went to the restroom, and while I was in the restroom, I started feeling real queasy. The whole morning I was feeling queasy as soon as I got up. Just queasy. And so I said, man, maybe it's something I ate. Maybe it's just, and even that night, the night before, I didn't eat anything. Robert kept saying, you have to eat. And I was like, I'm not hungry. I don't feel like eating. I feel full. I feel like I've been eating. When then, anyways, got up. Robert was asleep, snoring and everything. He was having a good sleep. So I was trying to be quiet and let him sleep. So then, when I got to the restroom, I was like, oh, I think I feel like I have to throw up. So that's what I went to the restroom and kind of went by the toilet. I started throwing up. Guys, I started throwing up stuff, TMI, but it was black. It almost looked like coffee grounds. And I was like, oh, something's not right. And the pain was just worse. The pain was worse. And so I just said, let me get in the shower. After I threw up, let me get in the shower. Maybe I'll feel better afterwards. Let me just see if I can get in the shower. Took a shower. Guys, that shower took everything I had to take a shower. And then from there, I couldn't take it no more. That pain was horrible. I was just like, I can't do this. Guys, all I did was cut it in slices. Put it like this. So then, please keep in mind, guys, it's the first time I've made a charcuterie board. So if I'm messing it up, then it is what it is. So yeah, so anyways, I started taking a shower and everything. And then by the time I got out, like I said, I was totally in pain. And I called Robert. I was like, I can't do this. We gotta go. And Robert jumps up. He's like, what's going on? I'm like, I don't know what it is. I can't take this pain. I gotta go. And I'm the type of person that I have a really high pain tolerance. Really high pain tolerance. I'm good with pain. So he knew something was wrong. When I told him, let's go, he knew it had to be bad. Because I'm not that type of person that has to go to, doctor all the time and all that. Well, and anyways, took me to the hospital. Guys, and honestly, I don't even think I've ever been to the hospital like that, like an emergency situation. So Robert's freaking out. I'm freaking out. Luckily, we got to the hospital and there was nobody there. Nobody. Like, it was great. I was actually surprised because it was a holiday. And usually they say holidays are crazy in the hospital and people coming and going. And anyways, I got there. There was nobody there. Luckily for me, I didn't have to deal with nobody. As soon as I walked in, they saw me. As soon as I walked in. Oh, there's only 2 pieces. So anyways, They saw me, got me in right away, and I kept telling people, just give me whatever medicine you gotta give me, cause I gotta go home and I have a party that I have to finish. I have to do that night. And they were just looking at me like, not tonight, you know. And I was like, no, I gotta go. Just whatever medicine y'all gotta give me, figure it out, cause I gotta go. And Robert kept saying, if you can't go, then you can't go. You know, we can't have a party, then we can't have a party. And I was like, no, I've been planning. You know, I have to have this party. So, anyways, we're at the hospital, and of course, they're telling me basically they're gonna keep me, and I was freaking out. Okay, and basically they're like, you ain't going nowhere. It is what it is. Party, no party. You can't go. Soon as I got there, they got my urine sample, blood work. Like it was quick. Actually, TMI again. I had to go. They wanted a urine sample, so I'm running to go get the urine sample. Right, like I'm going. They had given me morphine before I even got up. Okay. As soon as I got there, the pain was so intense. They gave me morphine to calm the pain. That helped out a lot. It helped out a lot. I don't know what I would have done without that morphine. So that helped. And then I ended up going to get the urine sample. Well, I went to go urinate. Guys, my pee was red. Like red. And I was like, what the heck? Like what's going on, you know? And then they took it, ran with it, like, oh, we gotta go run some tests on this. Okay. They took off, started giving me an IV, started like, just like, oh, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. Like, it started scaring me. The doctors came, they're like, they started pressing on my stomach and all this. They're like, I'm gonna have emergency surgery. Like, they're gonna check my blood levels and stuff like that. So it was a little bit scary. So from there, I'm gonna open up these. I'm gonna do one more. So anyways, they're like, we're admitting you. You're not going home. We're admitting you. And Robert kept saying, it is what it is. Like, it is what it is. Like, the family will understand. Our friends will understand. Just, you ain't have a party this year. I have a party every Christmas, y'all. I didn't want to stay in the hospital. So everybody's like, too bad. It is what it is. You're going to have to stay. This and that. So right away, they're taking me in. They're having a surgery team come talk to me. They're having a GI team come talk to me. Basically, they thought I had stones. That's what they kept saying. We think you have a stone, and you might be passing it. We think you have a stone in my gallbladder. I came. They wanted to make sure. They wanted me to do an MRI. And guys, if y'all don't know, the MRI is scary as shit. Okay, for me. I was like, they asked me all these questions, like, are you good? Can you do this? Are you stable? Like, you know, are you claustrophobic? All kinds of stuff. And I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I have no problems. We're good. Like, we can do this. Well, when the time came down, guys, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. It was scary. They started putting all this stuff on me. They got it's like a huge donut. Those of you who don't know, it's like a huge donut, and it's a test. That particular test is like 40 minutes or 45 minutes or something. He said they almost like tied me down. And then I felt like Like I couldn't move. Like it was just a lot. It was just a lot. So the whole time I'm thinking, I'm fine. I'm fine. I could do this. It's great. You know, like they're going to figure out what's wrong with me. They needed this test to see if there was a stone. So then they ended up, well, they tie you down. They put these heavy things on top of you. I'm sure it's like so they could see your organs a little more clear. And he put me in like this far up. This far out. That's it. Well, guys, I freaked out. I freaked out, like basically my head, and I was fine, I think, until I opened my eyes. Once I opened my eyes, I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this. This is too much. I can't. So then they kept saying, yeah, you can, you're fine, this and that. And I was freaking out. I was freaking out. I was crying. I was boo-hooing. I was like, get me out of here. And I just, like I said, I freaked out. This is coming out so cute, guys. Like I said, it's my very first time doing this. And it's a small one anyway. So it's kind of cute. Anyways, I'm going to cut up this brie. I've never had brie. And they were like, this is the #1 cheese you have to have on your board. So, of course, I was like, let's try it. So then anyways, what did I say? Yeah, so anyways, I ended up, I'm only going to do half, guys, because it's just this small little board. So anyways, I couldn't do it. They got me out, and I felt so stupid. I felt so defeated. I felt so dumb. And everybody, they kept saying, it's okay, because a lot of people, it happens to a lot of people. But I was like, oh my God, I'm so dumb. Like, I just felt so stupid that I couldn't do it, guys. And then they, like I said, they were like, it's okay, you know, it happens. They kept saying, it happens. Well, anyways, I was upset. And that's the first thing they ask you, are you claustrophobic? And I'm like, no, I'm good. I don't have no fears, you know. I'm this strong woman. I don't have no fears whatsoever. But shit, as soon as they put me in there, let me tell you, I had all the fears. All the fears. I think that's where I messed up was I opened my eyes. If I would have just kept my eyes closed, it would have been okay. But that's where I messed up. So anyways, they were going to talk about sedating me. They were going to talk about putting me under a little bit so I could still kind of feel, but still be able to do it and all this other mess. Like it was, and finally I was like, just put me under. Just put me under. So the doctors came and talked to me and said, you know what, if you're going to be put under, we might as well just do the procedure at the same time. Just to see. Okay. And so I was like, you know what, you're right. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. And this was Christmas Day. Christmas Day, the GI team came in. I felt so bad because it was Christmas Day, but they came in and went ahead and did an ERCP. And that's where they go in to kind of look for the stones, remove the stones, stuff like that. So then I find out there's no stones. No stone, but my gallbladder was he called it sludgy. And so he said, so we call this the general surgery team. General surgery has to come in and remove your gallbladder. He said, we cleaned it out as much as we could, but you had some stones in there and some sludge that has to come out because one way or another it's going to come out. And so either you do it now or you do it later. So basically I was already there. And I decided let's just do it. Let's just do it. I was already put under once, you know, that day, and they said it would be fine if I would be put under again. I was still in pain. I just got this apricot kind of jam stuff. And we're gonna, it came with all these little cute little tools. I'm gonna gonna put some of this in here. Anyways, like I said, the GI team went in and did their thing. General surgery came in, said this is not an emergency to them. So they wanted to do it the next day, the day after Christmas. So I had already been in there since Christmas Eve morning, a.m. And so I was like, okay, well, kind of is what it is. I can't make nobody do nothing. So went ahead. I got some olives, guys. So like I said, just kind of hung out. I mean, they kept me on morphine the whole time. They just told me surgery will be in the morning. That's all they pretty much said. Spent the night there, and it was, I don't know, it just took forever, guys. I hated being away from the kids on Christmas. I ended up watching the kids open up their presents. Robert spent the night with me. Robert spent the night with me that night, and then he came home Christmas morning, made the kids breakfast. We have a big breakfast, make pancakes and stuff and whatever. And so he came home, had a big breakfast for the kids, and then went ahead and decided to go back and stay with me. But yeah, it was a little bit, I felt real emotional just because I couldn't be around my kids at that time. I was there and he was here, and the kids were here opening presents and stuff like that. And we were just on FaceTime. Later on, he came back. Like I said, the day after that is when they came and got me early in the morning for surgery. It was like around 7, 8. I had to remove my gallbladder. They said it was pretty bad. And my liver enzymes were elevated. That's why my urine was so red. Well, after that, I could tell my urine was getting better slowly. It was getting lighter and lighter. Back to normal, yellow. And then this is just that hard salami. I'm gonna put this on there too. So yeah, did surgery, came out of surgery. I was there, and I kept telling them, I have a lot of pain. And they're like, you're not supposed to have pain anymore. I'm like, I have a lot of pain. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on, but I can't stand the pain. They kept saying, oh, you're fine. It's the pain from the surgery. Guys, granted, I had tummy tuck, I had boobs. This pain was worse than that pain. Worse than that pain. Robert is saying, it can't hurt any worse. They cut you completely open. I'm like, I know. So I have a cut right here, kind of like this big. And then I have like 3 other ones. I have a total of 4 cuts. I'm thinking once I heal up a little bit, I'll kind of show you. Oh, another thing too, before I left, I decided to weigh myself. I'm not going to say what I weighed, but I weighed myself, and I was like, okay. The day I got back here, I got back Thursday afternoon, I believe. The Thursday after Christmas. And that pain, guys, it just wasn't no joke. All right, guys, I got a couple grapes. They're not the prettiest, I gotta say, but we'll gotta just make do. Guys, that pain ain't no joke. They went ahead and did another ultrasound because that pain, I kept needing morphine. Like I was really bad. And so I don't know what it was. Maybe it was just the surgery and I just couldn't take it. I don't know, honestly. Well, guys, I'm kind of pleased with my little charcuterie over here. I didn't use everything just because it's just me, and the kids will probably just munch on it. Maybe. Anyways, I kind of wanted to give y'all a little bit of story time because, guys, I was going hard on that I was going hard on Vlogmas, guys. I was going hard, y'all. I was so excited and so happy, and man, I was on a roll. And then that hit me, man, that completely knocked me down. I was like, yeah, I was going good too, going strong and everything. But I'm still happy I did it. I'm still pleased, you know, what happened. If that wouldn't have happened to me, I definitely would have completed. I definitely would have completed the whole Vlogmas thing. So yeah, guys, that was how I ended my 2023, and I'm kind of done and glad it's over with. Alright, guys, decided to get me a little bit of wine. I haven't been on any kind of pain medicine or anything like that for the last 2 days. This is again January the 1st. So I didn't take any pain pills yesterday, which I was excited because usually I was popping them around the clock because I was hurting so bad. But guys, I just wanted to go ahead and talk to y'all, let you know what happened during Vlogmas and how sad I was that I didn't get to finish. But next year, I'm going strong, guys. I'm going strong. Just wanted to wish everybody a happy new year. And I hope 2024 is better than this one. Alright, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I'm really happy that y'all stayed to the end. And I really hope y'all like my little charcuterie board because I think it came out pretty cute. I think I did a good job on it for my first time. Alright, guys, see y'all on the next one. Cheers.